Welcome to our gaming channel, where we bring you the latest and greatest games from all genres, along with exclusive content and behind-the-scenes looks. In this video, get ready for an epic journey into the heart of battle with heart-pounding action and a deep, immersive storyline that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
The year was 2027 and the world had fallen into chaos. The global economy had collapsed and political leaders were unable to solve the problems facing their nations. As a result, extremist groups had risen up in different parts of the world, vying for power and control. In the United States, a new militia had formed. They called themselves the Wolverines and they believed that the government had failed the people. Led by a former Marine named John, they were a well-trained and well-armed group of individuals who were determined to take back their country. John had served multiple tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan, and had seen firsthand the corruption and incompetence of those in power. When he returned home, he knew that something had to be done to make a change. He began recruiting other veterans and like-minded individuals who shared his vision of a better America. The Wolverines quickly grew in number, and they began to take on various missions that they felt were necessary to protect their fellow citizens. They raided drug cartels and human traffickers, and provided security for communities that were under threat from violent gangs. As their reputation grew, so did their enemies. The government saw them as a threat to national security and began to take action against them. But the Wolverines were not deterred. They continued to fight for what they believed in, even if it meant going up against the most powerful forces in the country. Their battles were fierce and intense, and they were often outnumbered and outgunned. But their training, discipline, and courage saw them through. They became known as one of the most effective militias in the country, and their story inspired others to take up arms against the tyranny that had taken hold. It was in one of these battles that the Wolverines gained national attention. A group of mercenaries had been hired by a wealthy businessman to take over a small town in Montana. The Wolverines were called in to help defend the town, and what followed was a brutal and intense battle that lasted for 3 days. The Wolverines emerged victorious, but not without cost. Many of their members had been injured or killed, but they had succeeded in saving the town and stopping the mercenaries. News of their heroism spread across the country, and they became known as symbols of resistance against tyranny. The story of the Wolverines became the basis for a popular video game, where players could experience the thrill of being part of a well-trained militia fighting for freedom and justice. The game became a sensation, with millions of players around the world taking on the role of a Wolverine and fighting against the forces of oppression. And so the legacy of the Wolverines lived on, inspiring others to stand up against injustice and fight for a better world.
Thanks for joining us in this immersive journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more epic gaming content. Thank you for watching.